Hello everybody, how y'all doing tonight? We are going to work on the teacup with the flowers for Tita's uh, event that's for this month. And I'm also going to demonstrate this new pin that I bought. All right, this came from Amazon and it has the wax already inside. And I showed you that I've got some, you have to turn this thing to get the wax to come up. And I used it on, I'm looking for my, there. I used it on the bridge and whatnot, and it did really, really good. All right, Lily, what did you do with my tray? She has a bad habit of knocking things down and then not being able to find them. Let's see. Well, that's not the tray I was using, but that's all right. I'll use this one. Um, I use this one here to kind of straighten things a little bit. So, we're going to get started here in just a second. Like so. Put this over here. Like so. And, anyhow, so I just thought, it's pretty cool looking. Let's see if I can increase the, whoop, we don't want that. Let's see. It's not wanting to go further up. All right, well, there you go. And you take this butt end right here, this thing, and you just turn it just a little bit. And the wax, you can barely see it, but there, the wax is right there on the end. So we're gonna get started here. Let me find out let's do C. Okay, C is number 8. That's this one. It's a real pretty purple. Yep. Yeah, here we go. And anyway, I use this on working on the bridge. And let's see if we can get this. See. That way you can see a little bit better. There you go. Actually, let's raise this up. Tilt it down. About that. There we go. Still don't want this set the way I want it to. There we go. And so anyhow, so I finished the square area that that I had left over from the other night. I finished that in about 30 minutes. Sure enough, did. Couldn't believe it. But this thing picks up really, really easy as long as you pick it up from the right side. And I like it. I like it. Would I recommend somebody buying this? Yes, I would. One, it's very lightweight. It's not real heavy. It's not real bulky. And if you are a single placer, which is what I am, okay, this works perfect. Let's see, there's another one right there. I'm having to move things around and kind of finagle around to where I can get to my stuff. I started from the opposite side on this one. I usually start over on, on that side. And on the right hand side, and this time I started on the left. So that's all right. And yeah, this is the one that I picked out to do for the event that Tita's got going on. Hers is, let's see, flowers, butterflies, anything spring, I think is what she said. And so that's why I picked out this one. I should have probably picked a smaller one, but I didn't. I like this one, and so I went ahead and started this one instead. Now, one thing I can say about this particular pen, which all pens have the same issue, and that's picking up the ABs, okay? It still has difficulty picking up the ABs. Not as much as the other pens that I've worked with, but it still has problems sometimes. And so I just missed that one entirely. But I just finagle around until I get it to pick up. That's all. And if it still doesn't, then I switch back to the other pen that I was using, and to pick up the ABs because they don't want to cooperate sometimes. And so anyway, but yeah, I would actually recommend buying this. Now I'll tell you, I got it at Amazon. Look under diamond painting pens, and there's several different kinds. There's some that look similar to this one. Okay, now this one I figured because I'm just gonna try it out, and if it doesn't work, then I'm not out that much money, right? And I only paid $5.99 for this particular pen. Versus there were some there that was very similar to this, and they were wanting, $8, $10, $12 for some of them. And I'm just not going to go that high for a pen if I'm not even sure if it's going to work. You know what I mean? So, get back over here. And but yeah, I do. I like it. It's nice. And what I like about it, it's very lightweight, so it's not hard to keep a hold of, and it doesn't seem to put any excess pressure on my hands, which that's a good thing, right? Come on, get down in there. There we go. And so anyway, so I just thought I'd show you what I've been doing. And one thing I can tell you, it does not like to pick the drills up upside down. Okay. You have to really, fuss at it to get it to pick up a drill upside down. And that's the truth. You know. But it does what I want it to do. So if I was going to put a review on it, I would probably put it at about, I would give it a 5. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'd give it a 5-star. Because it really does the job. And what's good about it is not real hard on my hands. And thing, right? I gotta move my little, come on. Ah, there we go. I just had to move it out of the way because I got some that are right up under this release paper. Come on now, pick up. There we go. Oh, I thought there was more, but I guess not. Huh? And anyhow, so, but yeah, let me finish this one little area right here. It's right up under this paper. And then I'll bring out and show you how much of the bridge that I've completed. Okay. Alrighty, I think I got it. Okay. Let me get this out of the way real quick. Like that. And let me get this out of the way. Oh. And I'll show you how much I have gotten done on the bridge. Oh, here we go. I have gotten all of this done. So I'm at the halfway point. Oop, you can't see it that close up, can you? Okay. There we go. I am at the halfway point on this. And it was started on the 1st of the month. And it's what, the 8th? So that's how much I've gotten done in 8 days. That is a lot for me. And so, you know, looks good. Yep, but I figured I'd work on the teacup tonight, and then I'll go back to the bridge tomorrow. But isn't that beautiful? Look how shiny that is. It's really shiny. Ugh. Alrighty. Okay. This back. Make sure I got all the C's. I do. Alright. Put this one away. Yeah, I did a lot of stitching today too, so I had to put my braces on. So anyhow, there we go. Alright, there's that one. Now, let's see, what do we got? How about you? For like ukulele, I guess. You. Number 4. Number 4. It's like kind of like a light gray. Yeah. And but I tell you what, you don't hardly have to move this wax very much because it it goes a long way. Let's put it that way. That's the one interesting thing about this pen is that it does go a long way. Like so. Looking to see if there's any more. Yep, there's one right there. I've gotten to the halfway point on that bridge, on the covered bridge. I really am, especially in such a short time. Yeah. Yeah, I worked on, I did some cross stitch. I worked on a phoenix again today. Oh, excuse me. And so and then I went from that, I went to working on the bridge. And that was after I did the first video. And then I and then I was having trouble with my hands because of the stitching. It's the way you have to stitch because you're going in and then you pull out and then you have to kind of turn your hand a certain way, and that's where it gets me in the thumbs and the wrist. So I really wish I could find my other tray, because I really don't like this one. I'm just not comfortable with it, and I don't know what Lily has done with it. She knocked a bunch of stuff over earlier, and so my tray is somewhere on the floor, somewhere. So I just don't care for this one. The grooves are too deep. Yeah, I need to take a piece of sandpaper and sand it down a little bit, and because the grooves between are too deep, so it's hard to pick up. And as you can see, yeah, I just thought I'd demonstrate this and show you. Get off. Lily, get down. Get down. Come on, get. Dang nuisance. Back up on my computer again. She won't stay down. I don't want her to knock my tea over. I got this little heating thing that's setting a cup on to keep my tea hot. And I don't need her getting up there and knocking it over. And she's, like I said, she is like a bull in a china shop. If there's something to knock over and break, she's going to do it. Love her, love her to death. But I getting tired of her knocking stuff over all the time. My daughter was sitting in here with me earlier, a little while ago. We were just sitting here chit-chatting, I was sitting here laying on the bed, and she was sitting in the chair, and we were just talking, right? Lily, with her big butt, she decides to jump up on this little table and knocked it completely over, and everything hit the floor. That's why I said that's why I can't find my other my other tray. I'm sure it's here. I just don't see it. I don't know what she did with it. I'll have to look because I got a small trash can up underneath this table, and she may have knocked it into the trash can for all I know. Luckily, the only thing I keep in there is paper and empty bottles. But anyway, let's see, what do we got left? Now we got some E's right here. Let's do the E's. E is, move this over. E is number 6. It's this one. Oop, get off of there. I don't need a whole lot. There's only about 3 or 4 of them right there. And so anyhow, and between those two, they've been on a roll these last couple of days, let me tell you. Yeah, I got my humidifier on, and I've got the scent that I'm using is the scent of eucalyptus in the humidifier, and it makes the room smell good. Yeah, I do different scents here and there. You know, I use a lot of vanilla, which I'm almost out of, so. And then I've got honeysuckle and some jasmine. And what other? I got several different flavors, shall we say. And so I change out every now and then. I'll change it out every couple of days. Yeah. But today I am using eucalyptus. It has a I like the smell of it. And on top of that, with having a smoker in the house, it helps to combat the scent of the cigarette smoke. Because my son-in-law, he's a smoker. Yeah, I missed one. 6. Um, and so unfortunately, when he smokes, he stinks up the whole house, if you know what I mean. And I can't stand the smell. So I end up using the humidifier and the different scents to try to combat the smell. Okay, let's see. How about F? Which one is F? F is number 3. Yeah. Okay. Come on out of there. Alrighty. I'm looking to see if there's any more down here, and I don't see any. Okay. So, the F's are up on top here. But like I said, if you're a single placer, right, this is a perfect pen. You know, but as you can see, it does have quite a bit of confetti. And so anyway, come on. Okay, yeah. I don't know if you got a really good look at this cup or not. I know it's hard to see with the release papers, But that's what it looks like. It's a blue teacup, and then it's just full of all these different flowers. And I thought that was really cute, so I decided to do this one. Okay. Alrighty, how about Y? Number 15. This one. Mm-hmm. No, I didn't bother to put any music on tonight. And I'm doing this really late, though, because it's like 12:30 at night, something like that. So, let's see. There's one. It's got that blue right in amongst that purple. So, alright. I think we're done with these. Because, like I said, there's not that many of them out there. Yeah, come on, come on. There we go. Alrighty, what's next? How about X? X is a number, looks like number 12. Ah, this one. Whoop. Because it went in upside down. There we go. And, but anyhow, but yeah, I'm working on this one. And then I'm also working on a gnome for stars event as well. So, like I said, I got a lot on my plate right now. So, come on. It gets stuck in its grooves. Okay. Let's do zeros. Zero, number 11. Da, da, da. There we go. And then yeah, I might work on the gnome maybe tomorrow. I'm not sure. It's just I've got a lot going. So yeah, there's a lot of other people out there doing other events, and I can't do them. I can't do them all. So that's why I picked out 3, and that's all I can do. Yeah. Come on. There we go. A's. How about A? Yeah, I think so. I think so. I think she's behind there. Why? Oh, A. Number 3, it looks like. Did she sneak out? She was outside, hollering at the door. Ah! She's going, hey, open the door. Let me in. It's dark out here. Well, that's what happens when you sneak out when nobody's looking. You little monster. No, I thought she was over there behind the curtain, in the window. A bit. But as you can see, making sure I got all the A's. Yep, got all the A's. There's a few C's here that I missed, so I might have to go back and get them. And anyhow, letter C is number 8 again. Yeah, I watched Tita. She was doing an Amazon haul. Not an Amazon, a Hobby Lobby haul that she got some stuff from Hobby Lobby. And let's see any more. Yeah, there's a couple here. And she got herself a 60 bottle storage, like, drill container thing with 60 bottles in it. It's like a little suitcase. And she showed that she got that for, I think she got it for $14.99. I think she said. And then she got like 40% off. So well, that sounded like a pretty good deal, you know. And then she got some new trays, and she said they're all right, but she didn't really care for them. You know, they were clear, and they were more like the diamond dot looking ones that you can get through Amazon, but they were clear, and she didn't like it because they were clear. She much prefer them to where they're solid color, from what she was saying. And I said, oh, okay, well, I dealt with a tray that was clear a while back when I first started out diamond painting, and I didn't like the clear one either. I thought I would, but I didn't. You know, because you can see right through it and pulling this one up. There we go. You could see right, right straight through the tray and see what was on the canvas, and so it was hard to see what was in your tray. And okay, number 10. Yeah, these are pretty blue. Yeah. When I get off here, I'm gonna spend a little time hunting for my other tray, because I don't really care for that. I mean, it's alright. It gets the job done, but I much prefer the other one. It's easier to get the drills out of when you're done and you want to put them back in the bottle or in the little containers. It's easier to get them to go back in the containers. Yeah. But I figured I'd work on this for a little while, and then I'll figure out what in the world Lily did with my other tray. I'm telling you, she's a disaster. That cat is. She is. She's a total disaster. I was gonna try to share a photograph of her uh, to my channel, but unfortunately, I couldn't figure out how to do it. I can do videos and things like that, but for some oddball reason, I just wasn't able to just show a photograph of her sitting in the box, of that box that came in from Amazon. I was barely able to get the box open before she was already trying to climb into it. You know, she likes boxes. So I had this one that we got these. It's like an egg rack for in the refrigerator. Got another one of those for my daughter, and that way she has two of them. And the box is real small, okay? And that silly cat was trying to climb into that little bitty box, with her big butt, and it's just not going to happen. You know what I mean? But sure enough tried. She worried at that box like there was, like, it was it was absolutely imperative that she get in that box, you know? And so, anyhow, that's one crazy cat. Oop, it flipped over. And and yeah, I was trying to get the stuff out of the box that my order came in, and she was climbing in the box before I didn't get the stuff out of the box. She was standing there waiting for me to cut it open so she'd get in it. She's something else. Mm. Yeah, I'm just gonna work a little bit on this, and then I think I'm gonna bring this to a close here in just a few minutes, because we've been on here almost 40 minutes already. So, and I've already done one video today. This is my second one. So, yeah, I worked on that cross stitch Phoenix, and I got quite a bit done on it, but you know, but I had to finally stop because my hands and the joints in my fingers were starting to hurt. So I put some pain relief balm on my hands, on my joints. I picked this stuff up at the Dollar Tree, right? And it's Pain Relief Balm, right? It's put out by Corlight, something like that. And it's just a little bottle. But this little stuff goes a long way. It's kind of reminds you of like petroleum jelly, like that Vaseline petroleum jelly. And I can't read because I can't see it, but I don't know what the ingredients are. I don't know. It doesn't say. Well, it does, but I can't, it's so small I can't read it. Yeah, but anyway, that's what it is. And I tell you what, this little stuff works. I was surprised. I only paid $1 for it, and I said, geez, you know. And so at the end of the day, I bought it once and I liked it and it worked. So when I went back a couple of weeks later, I got 2 more little jars of it. And so get off there. And because the stuff does work, and you can't beat that for $1, can you? And so anyway, yeah, I rubbed it on both of my hands, the joints in the thumb and around the wrist, and then let it soak in, and then I put my braces on, and that has helped considerably. You know, that's one of the penalties of growing old, is you end up with arthritis in your hands and all kinds of all over your joints. It's just not a good thing. You the reason I'm getting the arthritis is because of because of my age, and the other reason is because I spend a lot of time working with my hands all my life, just about, and because of that, that's where the arthritis is going to attack. So, like I said, it is what it is. Yeah. I know my daughter's getting arthritis. She's getting hers in her knees. You know, she gets it in her knees and in her elbows. You know, it's hard to believe she's 48 years old. Jeez. Yep. I got married when I was 20, and I had her about 10 and a half, 11 months later. And by that time, I was 21. I just turned 21. Because I turned 21 in June, and she was born in February. So, anyhow. Yep, and then I didn't have any more kids. That was it. I was blessed with one child, and that was all I could have. So, and it's hard to believe she's 48 now. What do I feel old? But anyway, all right. I think we're going to try to bring this to a close. Because one, I'm getting tired. And two, little bit of a headache. Oh, let's tone that down a little bit. Maybe that'll help. Yeah. Oh, see, this is why I don't like this tray. It's because you can't pick up because of the ridge is too high. That's why I do not like this tray. I bought it thinking I would like it, and then realized how deep the ridges were. Right, and they were just too deep. And so I ended up putting it aside and found something else to use. Oh, come on already. And so I ended up using a different type of tray, and I just set this one aside and just never used it again until now. Alrighty. I'm going to call it quits for now, and I'm going to go see if I can go find my other tray, because this one is driving me crazy. Yeah. Yeah. As you can see, it gets hung up. Alright, so anyhow, you've seen how it is, how it works. It does a pretty good job. I like it. So anyway, yeah, that looks pretty good. It looks good in the camera. When I'm looking at it, it looks kind of dull. But yeah, it's brightening up because of the drills and stuff. Yeah, looks good. Looks good. Alrighty. Well, listen, y'all have a good night, and I will see you tomorrow sometime, because it's got to be close to 1 o'clock in the morning. So I am going to call it a night, and we will see you tomorrow. So take care. Don't forget, Jesus loves you. Love one another. Take care of each other. Give a big old hug. And I will see you tomorrow. Okay? All right. Bye-bye.